It is up, everyone. This is Captain Eon speaking, aka SRxun, or SRxun S for those that just like to keep it official. And as always, I share in the hope that by getting a better insight into my relationship with the Lord, that it would in some way inspire and compel you to seek a deeper relationship with Him. What do I want? That is the question. It seems like all around me, signs and voices and things are pointing in the direction to a family, settling down, having children. And there are times when I say, that's what I want. Because in full disclosure, growing up, that was always my plan. To, have a family and be a godly man and raise godly children with a virtuous woman. But then there are times where I'm not too sure I want to do that. Especially when I look around at society today and how the language has just changed the landscape of society. Yes, there are, everywhere we look, marriages taking place and children being born. But I was thinking about this the other day, and it realized to me that it's like we're in a generation of bastard kids and broken homes. A bastard, by definition, is a child that's born out of wedlock. And broken homes are homes where the mother and the father are not in the same household raising their children. I am a product of both of those. And I remember coming up, that was the dilemma. That was the word slipped me, but it was becoming prolific, especially for men of color coming from broken homes with absence of fathers. That was the thought that was the root cause of so much of the plight that fell upon us as a population. Getting involved in crimes and gangs and imprisonments and deaths. All of this was being traced back to the broken family unit. And now, that seems to be the norm. I was seeing a video the other day, and it was showing these kids going down the aisle. I think one was in a car. They were of different ages, but young children. They were part of like the bridal party. And the caption in it was, oh, look how cute or how sweet the bride's children are. And the only thought I had was, they're bastard children. Yeah, it's great that they're getting married, and hopefully it was their parents getting married. But ultimately, they were born out of wedlock. And that marriage bed is now defiled. Now, I don't know how God sorts all that out, but based on this word, his word, it can't be good. I believe we're setting the next generation up for failure. What also struck me again was that language is being used to change the landscape of our thinking. What was once spoken of as a broken home has now become what is termed co-parenting. See, they're changing the language of things to try to take the sting out of it. But regardless of what you call something, it will always remain what it is. And it's for this reason I say I don't want to bring children into a society like this and continue to perpetuate the cycle of, in my opinion, is the road to destruction. And so I sit here, or I exist in a place where a choice needs to be made. So I come to the treatment today, and I'm sitting at the feet of the Lord. And chapter 30, verses 19 to 20 really began to touch on this, where God is saying to me that regardless of everything else, choose life. And what is that life? He is the life. He is the way. He is the truth. Choose him. And I say, you know what, Lord? That's the best choice. And then I ask him for the help to do so. Because I do find myself with a propensity to waver, to be drawn to my own desires. See, another thing, and I think they're all connected in a way. But I remember, the way that women dress these days. When I was growing up, there was actually a thing called indecent exposure, where if nowadays, there was always cleavage, but like with these little shorts where like the bottom of your butt cheeks are hanging out, that was considered indecent exposure. And really, to me, the most heartbreaking part about this all is that the majority of women you see dressing in this way really aren't fully developed women yet. But it is the teenagers that are now being groomed in this landscape, and it's no wonder that the landscape of society is changing so drastically, because it's on trend now to just have babies. Marriage is not really a thing. It's all about co-parenting And again, it goes back to a generation of bastards and broken homes, which, in my opinion, equals death. There is no happiness in that, really, because it's outside of the perfect design and will of God. So I'm gonna have to keep continuing to remind myself to choose life. And I believe that when God's people begin to make the choice, the right choice, which is Him, that His light will shine so that others that are seeking life will be able to find their way home. Caption this. Sir.